Hello, everyone. It's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. Today, someone on Twitter named Spotted Model put up a video of Gamma in the wild. I think this is the first video ever of Gamma being driven out in the wild. And so I wanted to kind of look at it carefully. All right, so this is obviously in San Diego. And the first thing I noticed when watching this video, it will loop it several times, is that the rear of the front wheel cover comes very close to hitting the ground here. And I think it has to do, see, as they straighten out, the rear lifts off. But as you turn again, the rear almost hits the ground there. So it seems like something about the steering geometry of the thing makes it so that the front wheel covers tilt as you turn the wheel. This is probably a feature that they either need to redesign, but I don't think they're going to redesign the suspension. And this has to do with the way the suspension is going. So at high speed driving, you're not going to turn the wheel that much, as much as they're doing to like make corners like this. So in highway driving, you're probably not going to turn that much, but you are going to turn this much when you're like parking the car or pulling out of parking spots or doing city driving and making U-turns. So as you know, the rear part of this thing is going to be made of the EVA foam, which will wear away. So I think that definitely is going to wear away, because I don't think they're going to change the steering geometry of this thing. And so this tilting of the wheel covers is a thing that's going to happen. Now, as you tilt it, the departure angle decreases, but the approach angle increases on this thing, which may or may not work in your favor. But judging from this, the rear of the wheel covers is definitely going to get abraded away over time, at least to several inches, I think, 1 or 2 inches for sure. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the sound here. Okay, it's very faint, but you can definitely hear what the thing sounds like. You can see this guy checking it out. And yeah, these people are also looking at it. So I think it is going to be eye-catching. I think that's Quincy in the passenger seat. I couldn't really make out who is driving the thing. That's hard to tell. And this guy's definitely checking it out right here. Okay, so yeah, that's the most interesting thing that I found. If you back up on this thing, we do see how square it is from the front. It's quite square. This really increases the passenger volume for it, because it used to be a little more sloped in here, I think, from the front. It used to be a little more sloped in, but you see it's quite almost boxy here. Ground clearance here. I wish I would have measured it when I was there. I think it's a good 6-7 inches though. Yeah, but it's beautiful. Looks awesome. I'm very curious as to what they're planning on doing with that, just letting it abrade away or actually changing the geometry of it. Because I think if you turn this enough, it would actually make contact with the ground. All right, so that's our first view of Aptera, the Gamma in the wild. And we will have to, so they're obviously doing street testing, which is what Charles said they were going to do, street testing to drive this around, see how much abrasion they get on the wheel pan, see if they need to adjust it. So those are things that they're making sure of, and they're making sure that the other systems work, solar and such. All right, well, tell me what you guys think. Thanks to our supporting members as always, and have a great day, everyone.